here we go. Wait. Forgot the book. Got my book. I'm doing this video for First Year Studies 100 about this book, The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. It's for the Life of Mine project. But anyway, let's cut to the chase. I believe that the most important thing about this book is the theme of medical ethics. Like, why on earth did doctors not tell Henrietta Lacks that they were taking her cells? There's really two ways to look at it. Number one, medical advancements that Dr. Guy was trying to accomplish. He was really trying to cure cancer. He'd been trying to grow cells in culture for over 30 years. He was trying to find the source of cancer and thus eradicate it. And then there's the second point of view of informing the family. Because it's sort of medical protocol, a lot of people thought that this revolved around race, and perhaps it did, but I think that the reason they didn't tell them is because they deemed it unnecessary. They'd been trying to grow cells in culture for over 30 years, and they had no reason to believe that these cells would be any more successful than the previous ones. I think there's a reason that they didn't tell anybody, even after the fact that they realized that the cells would grow in culture. Number one, because the risks outweighed the benefits. The risks being taken, being sued by the Lacks family for taking it without permission. Second, the possible benefit was they would find a cure for cancer. And if they told the Lacks family and they sued them, that might have been detrimental to the research that was being done on the cells at the time. As we all know, cancer hasn't been cured, but there have been so many medical advances from HeLa cells. It's likely that this small medical protocol of informing the patient would have led to a lawsuit and would have thusly prevented or slowed down research on these cells and possibly prevented the scientific advances that these cells brought about. True, if the world was perfect, the Lacks family would have been compensated for the revenue generated by the HeLa cells. But the world isn't perfect. It's not constructive to look back and think about the road that should have been taken. What is important is looking at the things that have changed the future, the things that have shaped the world as it is today, and not the lives of just a few people. In fact, the medical breakthroughs are so innumerable, and the people that they've saved are countless. They're countless. Actually, these things are so innumerable that I'm actually glad that Dr. Talon took those cells without asking. Because who knows, she might have actually said no, and then where would we be? Therefore, in committing this act of moral underhandedness, Guy and Talon actually saved the lives of many, many people. But besides all that, Henrietta actually voices her approval. On page 66. Wait, just let me find it. It says right here on page 66. I'll never forget it, a Lorian said. George told me he leaned over Henrietta's bed and said, "Your cells will make you immortal." He told Henrietta her cells would save the lives of countless people. And she smiled. She told him that she was glad her pain would come to some good for someone. So there you go. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Bye! Whatever, conspiracy theorists.